Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio.
True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline Office Studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
Oh man, folks, what's going on? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 478. Episode number 478 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around, spread it around, spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, folks, if you have not done so, please go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Gab, folks. All right, Twitter and Gab. Both the addresses on both of those particular social media outlets are Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now, folks, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just don't have enough time in the day anymore, for Christ's sake, and it's starting to piss me off. I'm going to be honest with you. It's starting to piss me off. Now, I'm not trying to say anything. I love what I do. I love the show. I love doing what I'm doing on Saturdays. I love my businesses. I like doing what I'm doing here. But the thing is, time, time is not on my side. That bastard, it's not on my side, man, and it's starting to piss me off a little bit. I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody in here. It's starting to piss me off, and I'm sorry for everybody out there that is having to hear this. It's just a little bit of a ranting. This is nobody else's fault but my own. It's my own problem. I'm just saying, I just don't have enough time. Ain't on my side. No, it ain't. So anyway, folks, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me here. The show must go on. That's how I look at it, right? The show must go on, and let me tell you, I love the fans. I love the listeners. Even those that hate me, baby. All right? Even those that hate me, I love you. You understand what I'm saying? I love you. Give me your energy. I like it. Even them, I appreciate it, and that's why I'm coming up on here. Let me just go ahead and get right into it. I don't want to, keep on badgering about how I don't have enough time. Ain't on my side. That bitch. Well, I shouldn't be saying that. This is the early broadcast. This is the first hour. This is the financial hour. And speaking of the financial hour, let's just go ahead and get right into the finances right now, folks. A lot of things to talk about here. First thing we're going to go over is the equities and commodities markets, folks, and then we're going to get right into the cryptocurrency coverage. And what I'm going to do, folks, later on in this broadcast, I am going to kind of give people suggestions, point people in the right direction as it pertains to actually trading currencies. I mean, I'm not joking around now. I've had a lot of folks out here trying to ask me, hey, Ghost, how in the hell am I supposed to trade these Bitcoins here? How am I supposed to trade these cryptocurrencies here, man? I want to be able to pick and choose. I want to be able to, move my Monero, and I want to move it to Ether, and then want to move the Ether and move it to Bitcoin. How do I do this? And every time people have tweeted at me or given me any kind of a message or any kind of communication in relation to cryptocurrency questions, they say that they don't really trust some of the research. You know what I mean? Some of the research that they're trying to look for as it pertains to trying to look for a exchange in which you can trade. Now, let me give you a little bit of 411, and then we're going to go into the equities and commodities markets. The reason I'm pushing cryptocurrency, folks, is because people, they have, what did Gecko say in the first Wall Street when Bud Fox barges in after he realizes that he's going to liquidate that airline that his father works for, whatever? He comes in, he says, fiction has become reality. Or I'm paraphrasing. Fiction has become reality. That is exactly what has happened here in the cryptocurrency market because of the fact that you've got governments coming in and getting rid of hard currency, getting rid of cash. You've got people from all over the world looking for other alternatives to be able to exchange goods and services. And as a result, because you've got so many people partaking in cryptocurrency and are actually using it to exchange goods and services, this is why it is starting to become a actual financial instrument. And not to mention the volatility that is in cryptocurrency right now is unbelievable. And there is no day trading or pattern trading rule as it pertains to trading cryptocurrency. Not to mention you can trade cryptocurrency 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. So I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I've been up a little late last night also doing some cryptocurrency trading, for Christ's sake. I mean, did anybody see Decred? I mean, did anybody see these increases in Zcash? I mean, these cryptocurrencies are going up, baby. You know what I'm saying? And you want your ability to be able to pick and choose, trade cryptocurrencies and be able to capitalize on these swings to increase your cryptocurrency wealth. Now, it's very easy to sell these things and convert them into cash, folks, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Now, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the equities markets at this point, because I know everybody right now is like, what the hell is happening? Now, in the morning, folks, everybody was a little running scared. They thought that this was the big one. You had everybody from Drudge to Alex Jones talking about stocks, when, with all due respect, they shouldn't even be getting into this business because I don't think they know what the hell they're goddamn talking about. But, hey, at least they're acknowledging. At least they're acknowledging that this equities market that has been overinflated is at some point going to come to an end, and that end, in my view, is rapidly approaching. I think it's long overdue, but once again, the whole reason why we haven't seen this contraction sooner is because, folks, there's not that many people trading in the stock market. You understand? I mean, we don't even have actual investors in the stock market for the most part anymore, folks. It's machines. Do you understand that? It's algorithms. It's machines, for Christ's sake, that autonomously trade at the rate of a millisecond. I'm not joking around. They are they're so quick at trading, these goddamn autonomous computers, that they trade equities at the rate of milliseconds just so that they can get fractions of a penny. And the algorithms that do this, the whole objective is quantity versus quality. You see, us independent investors, we want quality of returns as it pertains to liquidity and any kind of day or pattern trading play. On the other hand, the machines, they more care about the quantity of profit. So if they're out here trading thousands upon thousands of goddamn shares traded a second, and each one of those shares traded, they're making profits of about fractions of a penny or a penny itself, well, then this is where the money comes in. I've read a lot of people that have these machines. They're making some serious cake. They're making some serious money, serious liquidity, that is. I mean, I even heard Goldman Sachs now. Goldman Sachs, everybody knows who Goldman Sachs is, the big financial institution that, if you truth be told, probably influences the world financially more than any other financial institution in the world today. But I just wanted to say that, even, I'm sorry, I'm losing thought here. I'm sorry, I got off Keister. I'm looking at Twitter, and I just got off Keister. Sorry, folks, I'm sorry. I'm looking on Twitter here. Check this out, Venezuela. We all know about the infamous Venezuela. Oh, the socialist communist utopia of Nicolas Maduro. They're starving to death. Did you see the picture of the emaciated elephant out there? I mean, and Maduro, this guy, there's no problems going on over here in Venezuela. Everything's great. Well, Venezuela, on top of the economic crisis that it has due to the incompetence of the centralized government that is communist socialist in its philosophy, the people are starting to go to other means of currency. Now, I don't mean to get off subject here, but I'm going to go ahead and retweet this. Check this out. Venezuelans are using rare pepes, Pepe the Frog, and Bitcoin as currency. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Look on Twitter. I just retweeted it. Venezuelans are using rare pepes, Pepe the Frog, memes for Christ. They're using memes. Memes are becoming money. I mean, I'm sorry. I had to. That's why I kind of lost track of my thought process there, because it's like, oh my God, we're memeing money now. We're memeing money. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I forgot what I was saying. I mean, am I on this world? Is this world for real, for Christ's sake? Are we really going here where Pepe memes are freaking memes of currency? I mean, what? What? Anyway, look, let's just move on, all right? I'm sorry, folks. I know I was going off to I was trying to make a point, and then I got tweeted that, in Venezuela, they're using rare Pepe memes and Bitcoin as a means of exchanging goods and services. And I don't blame them, because there ain't no more cash. Venezuela has outlawed physical cash on top of it having an economic crisis that is starving the country. What's happening in Venezuela, folks, is food fascism under a communist regime. I mean, they are just rationing out food to a starving society to keep them subjugated due to the incompetence of the collective government. Anyway, folks, my apologies. I got off Keister. Let's just get to the goddamn markets here. I mean, rare Pepes, man. Pepe! Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get to the Dow. All right? Jesus Christ. I mean, memes are money now. Memes are money. What kind of world are we living in, for Christ's sake? Anyway, look, Dow Jones Industrial, okay? It is down today 45.74 points, a percentage decrease of 0.22%, closing out the Dow at 20,550.98 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. Like I said, folks, this is finally starting to come down. And I think that the point I was alluding to is the fact that we have machines that are basically propping up this market. We have Wall Street fund managers that are propping up this market. I was talking about Goldman Sachs, the biggest financial institution that has the biggest impact on world economics than any other financial institution, is now having robots or artificial intelligence give financial advice to its clients now. So now you've got artificial intelligence taking away financial advisors' jobs, man. I mean, this is, what did I tell you about automation? What did I tell you about this stuff? Wow. And look, I'm not a big fan of robots and artificial intelligence taking over the markets. I think that's effing ridiculous. And if you want my personal view, I think that since, the markets are highly regulated, something should be done about autonomous robots and AI conducting, some kind of financial advice or trading on the stock market. That's my opinion, okay? Anyway, folks, let me continue going on here. And the reason, like I said, we haven't seen this contraction happen before is because people have been propping up this market, low volume. There's no independent investors anymore. And that's what Mnuchin and Trump need to focus on, as well as getting the job market back up to par and getting GDP at a sustainable 4% growth. They need to focus on bringing back independent investors to the stock market. Independent people. Individuals. Because the more individuals that we have in any market, not just the stock market, commodities market, the cryptocurrency market, any market. We need individuals. We need buyers. We need people that are actually facilitating themselves an element of profit or trying to get profit in markets so that markets can work. I mean, the only thing that's propping up this market, I've been saying, folks, is the fact that there's low volume and the guys in Wall Street are in control of this market. I mean, I said in the month of February, folks, and we're almost at the month of March, so I'd like to see the numbers come out for the month of March. But for the month of February, Wall Street insiders sold $7.8 billion, as in Bill Gates, $7.8 billion in stocks. They took out, Wall Street bigwigs took out $7.8 billion out of the stock market while everybody was going in on this whole Dow Jones 20K hype. And how much did they put in the month of February? 338 million, with an M, million. 380 million, excuse me. So that's a very big discrepancy. That's a very offsetting ratio, to say the least. It doesn't make any sense unless what I've been saying is the absolute truth. And you know me, folks, if I say something, 99.9% of the time, you better take it to the bank. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Let me continue going. We got the S&P 500 also down today, 2.39%. 2.39 points, down 2.39 points. Excuse me, I got people, idiots on Twitter still tweeting at me all kinds of stupid crap. We got S&P down 2.39 points, a percentage decrease of 0.10%, closing out the S&P at 2,341.59 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. It is up today. You're talking about a bubble that doesn't want to burst. I mean, this NASDAQ. I'm telling you. I mean, something needs to be done about it. It was like this during the last crash. Not the 2008-2009 crash, but the 1999. It was just like this. You started seeing contractions in the Dow and the S&P, but NASDAQ, no, nobody wanted to lose any of that pump and dump optimism that inflated the NASDAQ back then. It looks like it's inflating the NASDAQ now. We've got the NASDAQ up 11.64 points, a percentage increase of 0.20%, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,840.38 points for the NASDAQ composite. Now, why is the contraction happening? Well, the contraction is happening, folks, because of the bill that was proposed by Paul Ryan, this Ryan Care nonsense. We're going to talk about him here in a second, that failed to pass in the House of Representatives, and it didn't even get a vote. I mean, they pulled the damn bill before it was even voted on, and because of that, it spooked investors in the stock market, because many of the people that were anticipating Trump's economic plan were many of the people that were investing in the stock market. And the reason that they were so optimistic about Trump's economic plan is because they have a Republican-dominated House, Senate, and executive. They should be able to pass whatever they want, but for whatever reason, these assholes in the Republican Party, specifically in the Republican establishment, refuse to oblige what the people put them there to do. They want to do their own thing. They're acting like the goddamn Democrats. When you elect a Democrat, they don't do their constituency's will. No. When you elect a Democrat, you are electing a dictator in whatever district, whatever municipality, whatever. When you elect a Democrat, Democrats believe that you have elected them dictator, and it doesn't matter what you think. They're going to initiate bills. They're going to initiate legislation. They don't really give a goddamn what you have to say because you voted them in. That means they're dictators. I mean, that's the philosophy of Democrats. You're seeing it translated today into the Republican Party and the Republican establishment. So that's why you've got a lot of hesitation now and a lot of uncertainty. Remember, I talked about uncertainty going on in the investment community because the Republican Party has their head shoved so far up their culo that they can't even smell the crap on their knees. Anyway, let me continue going here, folks, all right? We've got energy. Let's get to the commodities. Energy sector. Once again, I'm not a big fan of energy. Too many oil producers, and if you want my personal opinion, I don't see oil coming up over $50-something for a long, long time. But then again, anything could happen. Wars could happen. Natural disasters could happen. Anything could happen. Something could happen. Some hurricanes could happen. Damage some refineries. Anything can happen. But as far as I'm concerned right now, I don't see any foreseeable major movement on the increase in oil, so I'm just staying away from it. But hey, if you can find some plays, more power to you. Let's get to WTI Sweet Crude. WTI is down today 12 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.25%. Closing out WTI at $47.85 per barrel of WTI Sweet Crude. We've got Brent crude up modestly. It is up 3 cents, a percentage increase of 0.06%. Closing out Brent crude at $50.83 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline up today 0.84%. Natural gas, the feast or famine commodity, it is down modestly today, 0.81% considering. We've got heating oil up today, 0.18%. Now let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, folks, what have I been saying about metals? I've been bullish on metals, baby! I've been bullish on metals because uncertainty is in the air. And whenever there's uncertainty, the investors don't know what the hell they're doing. What do they go to? The oldest safe haven in financial history, and that, my friends, is metals. And that's what's happening here in this uncertain market today. Let's go ahead and get to gold, shall we? Gold is up $5.60, a percentage increase of 0.45%, closing out gold at $1,257.30 per troy ounce of gold. Let's go ahead and get to silver, folks. Silver. I mean, did anybody see silver today, baby? Did anybody see silver today? Silver is up 38 cents, a percentage increase of 2.12% increase on the day. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you, baby. The prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again and strikes again and strikes again and again and a goddamn again. Closing out silver at $18.13 per troy ounce of silver. We've got copper. Copper is up today, 0.25% increase on the day for copper. Platinum is down modestly, 0.05% decrease on the day for platinum. Now let's go ahead and get to some grains. Now, folks, we are seeing a slip in the dollar as a result of seeing a slip in equities. So once we see the dollar goes down in any capacity, the fundamental effect of a sliding dollar should be an increase in metals, and it should be an increase in commodities. That's the way it should be. If the value of the dollar is going down, the value of commodities should be going up. That's financial fundamentals. Now, what's interesting is that's well reflected in the metals commodity sector today, but not necessarily in the agricultural sector. I mean, you should see increases in green on most of these particular commodities. We are not. We are not. So let me continue, all right? Let's get to the grains index. Corn down 0.14%. We've got wheat down 0.94%. Look at this. Look at oats down 2.34% decrease on the day. Good God. I mean, where's the sliding of the dollar at here? I mean, the commodities guys must know something that the equities guys don't. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, commodities guys are usually pretty more fundamental than these equities guys. So when you see a dollar slip and you're still seeing commodities go down, that's not a very good sign in my view. Let's go ahead and get to rough rice. Rough rice was up today, 0.26% increase, 0.26% increase. We've got soybean down, 0.44% decrease. Soybean oil up 0.19%. And canola. Canola is up 1.28% increase on the day for canola. Let's get to the softs index, shall we? Cocoa is up 0.89%. We've got coffee.
Hey, dude, just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude, okay? Don't talk to me.
Shut up, you stupid little hipster fruit! Put a boot in your ass! Anyway, coffee is up today, 1.16% increase on the day for coffee. And once again, I want to remind everybody, boycott Starbucks! Because it worked. All right, it worked. Starbucks CEO is stepping down because of the boycott Starbucks movement. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Now what we need to do is boycott McDonald's for being a piece of trash. All right? Seriously. Now let's continue going. We've got sugar. Sugar is down 0.06%, and orange juice is down 2.97% decrease on the day for orange juice. Good God! Look at all this red, man. I mean, cotton is down 0.68%. I mean, lumber down 1.06%. I mean, this is nothing but a bunch of blood out here, man. We got rubber down 0.08%. Ethanol down 0.76% decrease. Let's get to livestock. Bloody murder today in the livestock index, folks. Bloody murder. Live cattle, get this, down 1.24% decrease on the day. So that means cheap beef. You know, that's what that means. That means cheap beef. We got cattle feeder also down today, folks. 1.85% decrease on the day. And lean hog down 2.94% decrease on the day. I mean, good God! Good God. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and continue going on to the cryptocurrency aspect of the broadcast in the first hour here. All right? Now, the first thing I want to do here is I'm going to go over some of the some of the top cryptocurrencies that are currently being traded right now, their prices, their circulations, and that sort of thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get to, teaching people a little bit of something, teaching them a little thing or two about trading cryptocurrency. People have been saying, hey, Ghost, I mean, do you know a cryptocurrency exchange that you could trust out here? Most of these are a bunch of Chinese ripoffs, and I don't really know what the hell I don't know who to trust out here, so can you help me out? Well, I'm going to go ahead and help everybody out, okay? But let me go ahead and get to this portion of the broadcast first, and then once we do that, we're going to go ahead and tell people how they can participate, if they want to, in cryptocurrency trading, baby, all right? That's what we're going to do. Cryptocurrency trading. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and get to the crux of the cryptocurrency hour, folks. Now, first and foremost, Bitcoin, we talked about on Friday how it took a big slide, but of course I suggested that this is the kind of volatility that you want. I mean, it would have been an idea to potentially make a play on Bitcoin at this point in time, because I don't feel, in my view, that we're going to see a dramatic crash that's going to put these damn prices to about $500 or $400. I mean, I just don't see it unless there's something that happens within the algorithm or something happens. But I don't foresee it, and if you take a look at today's pricing, folks, you could have seen that if you would have, just bought a Bitcoin or two on Friday and held it to today, you'd be up on your money like it ain't nothing, all right? So let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin, shall we? Bitcoin right now, symbol BTC, current market capitalization for Bitcoin is $16.7 billion, $16.7 billion market cap. The current circulating supply is 16,240,237 Bitcoins in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 5.86%. The current price of Bitcoin right now is $1,029.54 per Bitcoin. All right, now, once again, folks, it was about 9 and change back on Friday. It is now a little over 1,000. So these are the kinds of plays that you want if you want to make some of that liquidity, Let's continue going. We've got Ethereum, folks. That's the next cryptocurrency on the market. It's been taking some dramatic increases. Let's go ahead and get to Ethereum. Ethereum, the symbol on Ethereum is ETH. ETH. The current market capitalization for Ethereum is $4.5 billion market cap. Current circulating supply of Ethereum is 90,162,014 Ethereum cryptocurrencies in circulation. Over the past 24 hours, Ethereum has gone up 1.10%. The current price to Ethereum, symbol ETH, the current price, $50.68 per Ethereum cryptocurrency. Let's get to Dashcoin, folks. Dashcoin, the symbol on Dash is DASH. The current market capitalization for Dashcoin is almost $620 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply of Dashcoin is 7,190,300 Dashcoin in circulation. Within the past 24 hours, it has gone down 7.32%. The current price of Dashcoin is $86.11 per Dashcoin. Let's get to the Monero. The Monero is down today, folks, but hey, I forgot the symbol. The symbol on Monero is XMR. XMR. Current market capitalization for Monero is $267 million in market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Monero is 14,190,282 Monero cryptocurrency in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down 4.34%. Current price to Monero, symbol XMR, is $18.84 per Monero per Monero cryptocurrency. We've got Litecoin, folks. Litecoin, symbol LTC. LTC is the symbol. The current market capitalization for Litecoin is $205 million. $205 million. The current circulating supply for Litecoin is 50,373,782 Litecoin in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 0.66%. Closing out Litecoin, or excuse me, it's not closed out, but the current price, I should say, the current price of Litecoin, symbol LTC, $4.08 per Litecoin, all right? Per Litecoin. Now, once again, folks, the reason I'm going through these and the ones that I'm suggesting here now are all mineable, folks. They're all mineable. Now, if you don't understand the concept of mining, folks, I strongly advise you to read up on it. I mean, what this means, that every cryptocurrency that I'm saying right now, you can dedicate a piece of hardware in conjunction with software loaded onto that hardware for you to mine these particular cryptocurrencies for free. Now, how do you do this? Well, folks, once again, you dedicate a piece of hardware. Now, typically the best way to mine these particular cryptocurrencies is through, believe it or not, these very sophisticated high-end graphics cards, which have a plethora of different microprocessors and a lot of speed and power that can be specifically dedicated to processing these cryptocurrency transactions. Now, one more again, I'm going to say this one more again for people that don't understand what I'm talking about. To mine cryptocurrency, what you can do is get whatever cryptocurrency that I'm naming out, whatever cryptocurrency that I'm covering, you research that cryptocurrency, and you research how to mine that particular cryptocurrency. And typically, if you go to the cryptocurrency's website, they'll typically give you some instructions on how to mine these things. And basically what it is you dedicate a computer or a GPU or some kind of hardware device, and you load software onto it. Okay, when you load software onto it, you use this software to hook up to something called a mining pool. All right, now what it is you take the software that you load onto your computer, your CPU, your GPU, and then you take the software and connect it to a given server, which acts as your connection to this mining pool. And what you do from then on is just leave your computing device on as you're on this mining pool, so that your device actually becomes a piece of hardware within the system and the network framework of the cryptocurrency. Now, because your computing device, your hardware, your GPU is being used by the cryptocurrency to help process transactions, the cryptocurrency rewards you because you're using, your hardware, your electricity, your processing, your bandwidth. They reward you with cryptocurrency for being a part of the network infrastructure. That's what they call mining. And you can mine this stuff for free, folks. There's a lot of people that have gotten filthy rich within the past filthy rich on cryptocurrency, all right, in the past several years because of this. I mean, all you need to do is research this stuff. Now, it's not easy. I mean, if you're not necessarily you don't understand computers very well, it's not going to be very easy for you to mine. You need to know a little bit of command line, depending on what program, what operating system you're using. It depends on what piece of hardware you're using. There's a lot of different factors there, but if you are patient and you research these cryptocurrencies and you want to mine them, you can successfully do so. All right, and now I'm just spreading seeds out here, man. I'm basically telling you all how to get free money. All right, I am giving you all millions of dollars of information, folks. I'm not even joking around. So that's why when I cover the cryptocurrency coverage that I'm doing right now, each and every one of these cryptocurrencies that I'm naming are completely mineable. You can mine these things if you have the hardware and the know-how to do so. So FYI. Anyway, let's get back to the coverage of the cryptocurrency, shall we? Ethereum Classic. Let's get to Ethereum Classic. The symbol on Ethereum Classic is ETC. The current market capitalization for Ethereum Classic is $199, almost $200 million. $200 million market cap. Current circulating supply of Ethereum Classic is 90,119,887 Ethereum Classic cryptocurrency in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down 3.64% decrease. The current price to Ethereum Classic, symbol ETC, is $2.22 per Ethereum Classic cryptocurrency. Now let's get to Zcash, folks. So let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm personally mining Zcash right now. All right, now the reason I'm mining Zcash is because of the low circulating supply, the current price of the coin itself, and the market cap. Everything's looking great on this one. I like this one or Dash Coin if you can get into that one, but it's a little bit harder. You have to have a pretty sophisticated, high-end system to be able to properly make it worth your time, effort, and energy, literally, to mine those. But Zcash, I'm liking. I like Decred. I like. There's a bunch of these that I like here that I'm just leaving. I'm leaving computing devices on out here, and I'm just making free money. That's why you need to do it too, baby. That's why I'm trying to teach you all how to do this, man. I want you all to be rich. You want to know why I want you all to be rich? Because when y'all are rich and y'all are talking to people about how you became rich, you're going to be like, you know what, I used to listen to this underground radio show called True Capitalist Radio, and this man, he taught me everything I know, and if I wouldn't have listened, and if I wouldn't have done what he suggested, I wouldn't be here today. You know what? Long live Ghost and the damn capitalist right. That's why I want you rich. Anyway, let's continue going. I'm going off keister. Anyway, Zcash. We're at Zcash, symbol ZEC. The current market capitalization on Zcash is almost $55 million. $55 million. Now, get this. The current circulating supply for Zcash is 957,606 Zcash cryptocurrency in circulation. That's under a million. So if you can get yourself one or two of these, in my view, just based upon how little there are of these Zcash in circulation, and you combine that with the current price, which we'll get here in a second, I mean, that's why I'm trying to mine it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm mining. I got about 2 or 3 devices dedicated to the damn son of a bitch. So anyway, with that being said, within the past 24 hours, unfortunately, it has gone down 4.65%. The current price to Zcash, symbol ZEC, let's go ahead. The current price, $57.01 per Zcash cryptocurrency. Now, you get that? Now, I'm not trying to pump and dump Zcash. Nobody's paying me to pump any of these cryptocurrencies, any exchanges. I'm not making any money from any advertising or anything of that capacity. I'm just trying to relay information, folks, to hopefully make you rich and wealthy so that, I'm just paying it forward, man. I'm a nice guy. And not to mention, I want to prove that someone on an internet radio show could literally do way more for humanity than a public education system that has dumbed down humanity itself. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get to Decred, shall we, folks? Decred. All right, this is another cryptocurrency that's on its way up. It saw a humongous spike this weekend. Unfortunately, what comes up must come down. It saw a little contraction today. Let's go ahead and get to Decred. Decred right now, current market capitalization for Decred, symbol DCR. DCR is the symbol. Current market capitalization is $49,652,000, so almost $50 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply of Decred is 4,120,202 Decred cryptocurrency in circulation. Within the past 24 hours, it has gone down 21.43%. Now, that's very misleading, folks, because this past Friday, when I covered Decred was at about $7 and change, okay? Throughout the weekend, Decred went as high as about $15, possibly $16, and that's why this, within the past 24 hours, it has gone down 21%, is because, I mean, that was a humongous increase this past weekend, and you know people are cashing out. I mean, it just that's how it is. What goes up must come down. That's how it is. That's how it is. But hey, I still like it. Once again, if you would have, been, as a matter of fact, I tweeted how to mine Decred this weekend. I think I tweeted it out on Saturday, how to mine Decred. You can take a look at my Twitter timeline. But once again, folks, this 21.43% decrease is not reflective of what happened this weekend in Decred. That's why I'm saying these cryptocurrencies are a 24-hour-a-day ability to gain liquidity. I'm not even joking around. You could trade 24 hours a day. There are no rules. There are no, day trading and, pattern trading. There ain't none of that yet. So take advantage while you can. Let me continue going here. Decred, current price, symbol DCR, current price, $12.05 per Decred cryptocurrency. So once again, $12.05 is the current price. Last Friday, it was at 7 and change. That, my friends, is money. You understand what I'm saying? That, my friends, is money. I'm telling you, this cryptocurrency's legit, man. Anyway, let's continue going here, folks. We got Bitcoin Dark. Bitcoin Dark, folks. And let me tell you, I've been trying to cover Bitcoin Dark. I wish you would have been listening. Let me tell you, every coin that I'm covering is legit. All right? I'm not covering these stupid 2-bit coins here. I'm going for ones where the buyers are at, they want them, and it's becoming reality. All right? Fiction is becoming reality. Anyway, take a look at Bitcoin Dark, folks. Symbol BTCD. Symbol BTCD. The current market capitalization of Bitcoin Dark, and this is our big winner for today, folks. All right, I want to just preface that. The current market capitalization for Bitcoin Dark is $20 million, almost $21 million market capitalization. The current circulating supply of Bitcoin Dark is 1,288,862 Bitcoin Dark cryptocurrencies in circulation. Folks, within the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Dark has gone up 225.64%. I mean, good God! Oh. I mean, who profited from that? Who profited from that? I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that profit. You see what I'm saying, folks? It's legit, man. There's money. There's money right there. There's money. Go and get it, for Christ's sake. There's money right there. Oh, my God. Give me the money. I mean, did you hear what I just said? Within the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Dark is up 225.64%. Good God! I want that profit, goddammit! I want that profit! 225.64 points. I mean, that's why I'm trying to tell you, folks. That's why I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to make you rich here. If you want to sit there and play with your Peter Popper and, troll and crap all day, that's your prerogative. I've given people ample amount of times, starting from the first episode of True Capitalist Radio to today. I've given everybody the freaking secret recipe. I've been giving people the secret sauce on how to become rich. And if you don't want to take it, that's your effing problem. Good God, man. I mean, did you hear that? Anyway, folks, let me continue going. I'm sorry, 225.64%. I mean, I'm kicking myself in the behind that I didn't go after Bitcoin Dark. Anyway, folks, I have been covering Bitcoin Dark. I hope somebody, looked into it and was like, it doesn't seem that bad. Good God, 220. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I want a piece of that. I'm sorry. 225% increase in 24 hours? Somebody got filthy rich right there. I'm telling you this right now. Somebody got filthy rich. Anyway, folks, let's continue going, shall we? We got Bitcoin Dark here. The current price of Bitcoin Dark is, and that symbol BTCD is $15.88 per Bitcoin Dark. Oh, good God. I mean, look, I'm sorry I'm taken back a little bit, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I mean, 225%? You all better be researching how to freaking mine these things. It's free money, man. It's free money. Good God, man. I'm sorry I'm pissed off about that. I'm sorry. My feelings are a little hurt that I did not get a piece of that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sorry. I'm not joking around. Oh, good Lord. I'm sick. Anyway, let me continue. Where the hell was I? All right, let's go to BitConnect. How about that? BitConnect. All right, that's an up-and-coming new one out here. We got BitConnect, symbol BCC. Okay. Current market capitalization for BitConnect is $18 million. The current circulating supply is 5,733,722 BitConnect cryptocurrency in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 4.01% increase. The current price to BitConnect, symbol BCC, is $3.14 per BitConnect cryptocurrency. Let's continue going. We got Zcoin. Let's get to Zcoin. This one doesn't look too bad either, folks. I would look into Zcoin and see if there's a mining play to go in here. Let me just run down the numbers real quick. Current market capitalization for Zcoin is almost $7.8 million. The current circulating supply of Zcoin is $1,735,907. What am I going? I'm sorry. I'm still flustered about the 225%. I'm sorry, folks. My bad. I can't believe I didn't. As a capitalist, it hurts. I'm telling you that you didn't take part. It hurts. It hurts. Anyway, 1,735,977. My apology. That's what's in current circulation of Zcoin. Within the past 24 hours, Zcoin has gone down 4.42%, closing out Zcoin at $4.48 per Zcoin. That's symbol XZC. Let's continue going. We got NovaCoin. That symbol on NovaCoin is NVC. Current market capitalization for NovaCoin is $3.6 million. The current circulating supply of NovaCoin is 1.6 million, about 1.7 million coins in circulation. Within the past 24 hours, it has gone up 1.38%. The current price to Novacoin NVC is $2.15 per Novacoin. And I'm just going to get one more here, and then we're going to move on because, we're already running out of time here. Let's go to Uno Bantium. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's symbol UNO. UNO. The only reason I'm talking about this one's an up-and-coming one, folks. I mean, this is another one to be looking after. And the reason I'm saying this, current market capitalization is $1.3 million. The current circulating supply of Unbantium, I think that's how you pronounce it, symbol UNO, there's only 197,664 of these cryptocurrencies in circulation. All right, Unbantium, I think that's how you, what symbol UNO. In the past 24 hours, folks, it has gone up 24.92% increase on the day for UNO. That's what I'm going to call it, UNO, UNO. And the current price for UNO is $6.77 per Unbantium, or UNO, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, folks, that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. But before I get to Twitter shout-outs, I'd like to give some people a little bit of a heads up, because I know people are saying, you know what, Ghost, no crap. I want to trade currencies. I want to trade cryptocurrencies. How do I get into this stuff? Well, first and foremost, folks, what you need a wallet, a digital wallet. Okay? Now, you may have to get a couple of them. You may get a few of them. Now, there's two kinds of wallets, digital wallets that you can have. There's a digital wallet that you can actually open up. It's a program on your own computer, and literally your digital wallet is your computer. You understand? I mean, you're connected to a network of whatever cryptocurrencies. Now, remember, given a wallet doesn't mean that you're able to collect every cryptocurrency in that wallet. That's why you need maybe several different wallets if you're going to trade multiple different cryptocurrencies. Now, when choosing a wallet, you have to think of a couple of things. First and foremost, if you know that your computer is not very secure, and you know that you like to go and visit all kinds of nefarious places on the internets, and you know that you may have a couple of viri or a couple of Trojan horses or something in your computer, do not, I repeat, do not make a wallet on your computer, okay? Use a third-party wallet, but do not install it on your computer because, I mean, once your computer has been compromised, they can just transfer those damn things from your computer. There's nothing you can do about it. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. Now, there are other types of wallets that you can research. I think there's now, I don't want to, I mean, look, none of these people are paying me or anything. I'm just going to give you all heads up. There is blockchain.info. There is a one called Coinbase. There's another one called Jax, Jaxx. There's another one called Exodus. And, each one of these that I'm saying, just, type in your Google and put Exodus wallet, Jax, Jaxx wallet, Coinbase wallet, blockchain.info wallet. I mean, these are all digital wallets. And read the directions and learn how you're able to hold digital currency. You have to have a digital currency held somewhere, and it's in a damn wallet, all right? It's in a damn digital wallet. Now, once again, there's two types of wallets when researching. There's ones where you're actually holding your own physical wallet on your computer device, like your computer is your wallet. It's like a server, and like every time you send or receive Bitcoin in your given address, because you're going to be given a unique identifier address, or you can also use a code, a QR code, so that people can send or receive or you can send or receive cryptocurrency via your wallet. And what it does is that once anybody sends you any kind of cryptocurrency via your unique address or your QR code, your computer receives it physically via whatever network system it's being sent in, which means whichever cryptocurrency it is, and then you receive it in your wallet on your desktop or whatever computing device or whatever operating system that you use. Now, once you have a wallet, folks, that's when you start being able to get Bitcoin to some capacity. There's a variety of different ways to get Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ether. Now, that's why I'm telling you, you must do your own research on wallets. I believe Jax is a decent one, but it is not a wallet separate from your computer. Okay? And it's a multi-wallet currency. I mean, I think that you can actually deposit Zcash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ether, and a few other cryptocurrencies in that particular wallet. Exodus is another decent one that I've heard. Coinbase is a decent one that I've heard. So I'm just trying to suggest, do your own research, make your own wallets, figure it out. Now, once you've got a wallet, you've got to put Bitcoin in there, or you've got to try to obtain a cryptocurrency. Now, there's a variety of ways of doing it, but once you have a wallet, then you can mine. And once you have a wallet, you can mine, and that's when you can do your research on mining. Or if you want to buy physical coinage itself, you got to figure out what given. I think Coinbase, I think Exodus, I think there's a couple of them that actually have the ability to where you can buy physical Bitcoin off of individuals. There's like a Bitcoin market in which individuals are actually selling their Bitcoin to people so that you can actually start having cryptocurrency in your wallet. There's a variety of different ways to fund it. I don't want to get into the whole technicalities of funding your wallet. I'm just trying to tell you, you need a wallet. Once you got a wallet, fund it. Okay? Once the wallet is funded, all right, whether it's Bitcoin, Zcash, whatever, Ether, whatever cryptocurrency it is, that's when you can start thinking about trading. Now, there are three major exchanges that I've done research on that are fairly decent and that are American-based cryptocurrency exchanges. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweet right now the three different exchanges so that everybody can do their own research and they can figure out which one is suitable for them. Okay? And I'm only doing this as a public service. None of these exchanges that I'm about to tweet out, none of these exchanges have any, I have no connection to them. I don't, they're not paying me. They're not advertisers. So I have no vested interest in any of these damn exchanges. You do what you wish. I'm just planting the seeds of capitalism here. Let me go ahead and tweet it out right now. There it is, folks. Those are the three different exchanges that you can go research yourself that are American-based to trade cryptocurrency. One is called Poloniex, another one is called Bittrex, and another one is called Blue Trade. All three of these particular exchanges are a part of American, the American financial system. They are based in America. So these are cryptocurrency exchanges that you may want to entertain. Now, you have to have a wallet. Remember, that the wallet is the most important thing. You have to have a wallet. Once you have a wallet, then you can get onto the exchange, and I'm sure they'll give you directions on what to do so that you can properly facilitate trades from in and out of your wallet utilizing their exchange trading platform. Now, the reason that I'm giving this out, folks, and by the way, we are now 5 minutes into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and I want to thank you for tuning in with me. Once again, follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Once again, folks, the reason I'm giving out these three exchanges is because I want each and every one of you to be the best capitalist you can be, to be, I want you all to be rich. I want you all to have the same knowledge base as all these assholes that are out here thinking that they're running things in Wall Street. I want everybody who's listening to this broadcast to be so goddamn sophisticated in capitalism that they make Wall Street banksters look like idiots. You understand that? So once again, folks, I would definitely like to just plant seeds with you folks out there. Once again, get a wallet. Once you got a wallet, fund it, whether mining coins, whether buying coins, it really doesn't matter. Fund that wallet. And once you fund that wallet, you get on these exchanges, and you can trade 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, just exchanging currencies, exchanging cryptocurrencies. Now, when it comes to taxes, folks, I'm not a tax attorney, I'm not a tax expert, but I would personally advise you, if you're going to trade, to exclusively trade in cryptocurrency, and if you're ever going to cash out, you got to remember that you have to pay a capital gains tax on that cash out, because as I don't know about the new tax code, they're still planning that out, but the IRS views Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as property, not currency. So as long as you possess cryptocurrency and don't convert it into actual physical hard currency like the United States dollar, like the euro, like the British pound sterling, anything to that capacity, you should be okay until you finally cash out your earnings in relation to cryptocurrency trading, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not a tax expert. Don't quote me on that. But there have been some court rulings as it pertains to Bitcoin in the past that has set precedent to the tax code, and one of which was a judge that interpreted, this is a tax judge, that interpreted that cryptocurrency is not currency, it is property. And there's a variety of different reasons why the government and the IRS doesn't want to acknowledge a cryptocurrency as an actual currency, because if it acknowledges it as an actual currency, then it nullifies hard currency. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a reason behind this. So anyway, folks, I hope this gives you a little bit of a heads up here. I know there's still a lot of technical aspects that people need to research themselves, but folks, I'm giving you the breadcrumbs. You just go out there and just kick some ass. Research. Do whatever it takes, man. This is free money right here. All right? I mean, I'm giving you the rundowns on these increases and decreases in the cryptocurrency market. Those are the big swings that you want as it pertains to liquidity. You know, those are the kinds of big swings that you want. So I hope everybody gets into the cryptocurrency trading because, man, we all can make money, baby. You understand that? I mean, we all can make money, and I want everybody to make money. I want everybody to be a capitalist. You understand that? That's why I'm giving you all the knowledge and the information to do so, man. It is up to you whether you want to do it or not. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs, folks. My apologies for going a little bit overboard there, but, hey, man, this is serious business. This is real money here we're talking about. This is real money. I mean, this ain't no chump change, man. Cryptocurrencies are legit now. This is not some fictitious play money anymore. I mean, I'm reading you the breakdown on these prices. I mean, this ain't no joke. This is serious, serious business. Anyway, folks, that, my friends, is the official markets for your ass. Anyway, we are running out. Man, I'm sorry for going overboard here, but I think that the information that I provided is going to make some new millionaires. I'll tell you that right now. I think so. In my view, I think so. Anyway, let's continue going here. Let's get to some Twitter shout-outs, shall we? And for you folks that are unaware, all you've got to do is retweet the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio Live. That's True Capitalist Radio Live. You retweet that tweet, I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast right here and now. Hey, engineer, do we got any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had? since we got some Twitter shout-outs, let's go ahead and get to them, shall we? Right now! All right, we got the Brody Network in the house. We've got Oak City Shuttle. What's going on to Oak City Shuttle? Lord Shekels. Oh, that's funny. That's rich, ass crack. We got MBO guy. We got Ohio Bitcoin in the house. We got people that are a part of the Bitcoin community listening to the broadcast. What's going on? We've got Yellow MILF of Texas. Yeah, shut up. Stop talking about the Yellow Rose of Texas, please. We got Mark Montag in the house. We got Be Safe North Queensland. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I hear North Queensland is about to get hit up with a very, very high category hurricane. I think it's a Category 4 as it's approaching. So stay safe to my mates out there down under in Australia. Stay safe, man. We got Supa in the house. We got Vivian HD in the place. Who else do we have here? We got Exara Hawks. We got R.I.P. Trump Care. Shut up, you moron. We've got my keyboard got damaged. What the hell is that supposed to mean, for Christ's sake? We've got Cheers to Sobriety. Don't, please stop, all right? Please stop. Support YouTube animators. Well, I mean, I'll support them. Great, more power to them. I mean, what do you want? What do you want from me? Hey, they made a lot of money, all right? I mean, you should have saved some of it. See what I'm saying? We're going to talk about YouTube in a minute, all right? We'll talk about it in a second. We got Mad Max in the house. We got the Texas Warders. Yeah, shut up, you asshole. Stop talking about Texas, boy. Jesus Christ, you people. I know you guys talk a lot of garbage about Texas. I guarantee you wouldn't come down here to Texas and talk that garbage, boy. I guarantee it, boy. I guarantee it. Anyway, who else do we have here? We got Donald Wong, whatever the hell that means. Buy brony currency. Shut up, you freaking fruit. I'm not buy no brony currency, for Christ's sake. We got Lone Star Beer. Oh, that's funny, for Christ's sake. Wait, cucked by 225%, LOL. Man, shut up. I'm a capitalist. I'm a capitalist, asshole. I'm a capitalist. I'm not some little pussy-whipped idiot like you who probably throws their goddamn controller at their goddamn screen whenever they lose on a goddamn video game. My scoreboard is my assets, baby. My scoreboard is my bank account, baby. My scoreboard is all the stocks I own, baby. My scoreboard is all the businesses I own, baby. I play the game of capitalism, baby. And I'm a master of it. I'm a master of capitalism. Give me that damn mic. Give me the mic. I'm a master of capitalism, baby. You understand that? Making money, that's what I do. That's what I do. We got Imperial Capitalist. We've got Shots on Me in Cincinnati. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, listen, every time there's a shooting, anytime there's some kind of tragic event, you idiots got to sit here and make a goddamn joke about it. It's not funny, all right? And besides, I heard that Cincinnati club this weekend that got shot, I heard it used to be a gay club. So, I don't know, sign of the times. Sign of the damn times. I guess the Download Brothers out there, never mind. You know what, never mind. We got Jihadi Paris. That's funny, you idiot. We've got Strictly Diesel. What's going on to Strictly Diesel? No brakes for snakes. No brakes for... Are you talking about Raid and Snake, you goddamn... Leave Raid and Snake alone! Jesus Christ, leave Raid and Snake alone, you sacks of crap! Why don't you just leave him alone? Jesus Christ, give me the mic, Rick. Give me the mic! We got CDI Fan 237. We got Anonymous. Wait a minute. Remove Kebab Prince. Oh, man, come on, man. Remove Kebab Prince. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Remove Kebab Prince? What a bunch of assholes you people are, man. We got Escalators 420. What's going on? We got Acolyte of Keck in the house. Sergeant Yoda in the place. We got the Swedish Chef. We've got the Yellow Ass Crack of Texas. You son of a... You son of a bitch! Screw you! Screw you! You son of a bitch! Stop making fun of the Yellow Rose of Texas, boy! Stop making fun of the Yellow Rose of Texas, boy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Jesus Christ, get to the mic. Don't you dare. Son of a bitch. We've got James Vick in the house. What's going on, man? We got Edgar Raines in the place. What else do we have here, for Christ's sake, man? We got... I'm not going to say these disgusting names. Shut up, all right? We got Lego Fan 420. What's going on? We got to get the Green Leader in the place. We got the MLP FIM, whatever that means. We've got... LOL, crypto, no one cares. Yeah, well, you know what? You don't care. You want to know why? Because you're going to be shining capitalist shoes, boy. You're going to be on your knees shining capitalist shoes. So sit there and shut up and spit shine that shoe, boy. Just sit there and shut up and spit shine that shoe, boy. We've got Artron Havoc. We got Cryptocurrency Crappier. What the hell? Crappery. Crypto crappery. Crypto crap. What? Hey, you guys, you continue on, man. I'm going to be making money. You guys, you want to sit over there and say cryptocurrency sucks? By all means, all right? Those of us that are out here making money, you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to get down on your knees, and you're going to have to be shining capitalist shoes, boy. So get down on your goddamn knees and spit shine that shoe, boy. Jesus Christ, man. We've got Dr. Bristle in the house. What's going on? Butter up ghost ass? I've had enough of this. I've had about enough of this crap. You know what? Screw you people on Twitter. I'm going over to Gab now, all right? That's where I'm going. I'm going over to Gab now because I can see all you people on Twitter. You're all a bunch of damn troll terrorists and a bunch of goddamn cyber vermin, and I don't really want to affiliate with any one of you pieces of trash, all right? Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic! I'm going over to Gab now because I can see where you people are coming from, you sacks of crap. And for you folks that don't know, go ahead and repost or like the post on my Gab account. The Gab account is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. Politics Ghost. Anyway, we got the Corn Blaster in the house. Who else do we have here? We got the Colon Punisher. Oh my God! You sick pricks, man. You guys are sick pricks. We got the Albanian Prince. The Albanian Prince. We got Dr. Demento. We got Chris Hyde in the house. We got J-Man in the place. We got her. I'm not going to say that disgusting name. London First Arab Prince next. London. Stop it with this, please. Stop it. Stop it with this crap. Can you all please just stop? Just stop this madness, man. Just stop it. Look, enough of this Arab Prince crap, all right? Just enough. Don't, just shut up about it already, all right? Just shut up. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just shut your stupid stinking hole. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You understand that, you socialist schlonghead-sucking pieces of anal secretion-loving, piggish power-bottom, fruit bowl-having, dog-farting, fetish-looking, finger-fingering, enema bag-cleaning, connoisseur pieces of trash. Give me a mic. Give me a mic. Give me that damn mic. Enough, all right, please. Enough. I've had enough, please, all right? I almost didn't do the broadcast today. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I mean, I'm burning the candle off both ends, for Christ's sake here, man. I'm doing a lot. I got a lot on my plate. I broadcast 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. I broadcast 2 hours on Saturday, for Christ's sake. I got 1 day, Sunday, when I get to kick back for a little bit, and Sundays suck. Sundays are a boring bunch of crap, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm telling you, I need a break, man. I need a break. I need a goddamn break! I need a break! I need a goddamn break! Jesus Christ! Oh, my God! I've had enough of Twitter shit. I've had enough of all this crap. I've had enough. Jesus Christ, man. I can't even breathe. I don't even have enough time in the day to breathe. I don't even have enough time in the day to breathe. I don't even have time in the day to I'm going to go insane. And shut up on Twitter. You stop trying to encourage me to drink. You son of a... Give me the mic. Give me the mic. You see, folks, I've been trying to stop drinking here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go cold turkey here. And, you know, obviously, I'm a little edgy. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little edgy. And I'm just pissed off. I'm realizing I don't have much time in the day, for Christ's sake. And it pisses me off. And you see, I got people on Twitter right here. They're telling me, go ahead, have a drink, Ghost. It'll do you some good. Go ahead, have a drink. Everything's okay. Yeah, I want you to go have a drink. I don't want to drink. Stop it. Stop making me trying to drink. I don't want to drink. Stop trying to make me drink. God. Stop trying to make me drink. You bastards, stop! Stop trying to make me drink, man! It's hard, man, it's hard. You bastards on the air, you care! You don't care about anything! Jesus Christ, stop telling me to drink, you bastards, man! Stop telling me to drink! Give me the damn mic. Jesus Christ, you idiots, man. I mean, what kind of fans do I have? You got these people telling me to freaking have a drink. I don't want to drink. Stop trying to get me to drink. Stop it, man. I'm serious. Just stop. Christ, man. And you know what's sad, man? You know what's sad? I got beer in this fridge right here. Look. I got beer right here. And just sit there and sit down. You bastard! You bastard! Stop pushing me, please! Just stop pushing me, man! I don't need this kind of pressure! I don't need this kind of pressure, man! Jesus Christ, man! I got beer right there! It's just... I should have taken a break today, folks. I should not have broadcasted today. I knew you goddamn trolls were going to do this to me. I knew you soulless cyber vermin pieces of trash were going to do this to me. I can't believe you people, man. I can't believe you people are trying to force me to drink. I can't believe you people. I can't. I just, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Stop, man! You people on Twitter, stop! Stop trying to force me to drink. This is hard. This is hard, for Christ's sake. Why do you want to do a show today? This is freaking hard, man. This is hard. God! Oh, God, man. Oh. I can't believe I can't believe you people are telling me this, man. I can't believe you people are telling me this. Hey, what the hell is this? Why are you... Dude, look at this. Look, somebody just tweeted at me a freaking little dog drinking a beer. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Man, I'm gonna end the show, man. I can't do that. I can't, man. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. Let me calm down. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. This is really, really hard here. You know, I just. I'm gonna be honest with you, I gotta stop drinking. I gotta stop. All right? I gotta stop. I have to stop, and I don't appreciate you people on Twitter and you people online treat me like this, man. I don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate it, man. I mean, where are y'all finding it? Look, there's a sleeping baby with a beer in its hand. I mean, you guys are sick. You guys are sick. Look at it. Look on Twitter, for Christ's sake. They got a sleeping baby with a beer in its hand, for Christ's sake. Stop. Please stop. I can't take this anymore. Man, y'all are going to give me... Man, folks, I got stuff to talk about today, man. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just really pissed off, man. I mean, I really am having a problem here, folks. I'm not joking. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I'm having a little bit of a problem here, all right? I mean, I'm shaking a little bit here. You know, I'm sweating. You know, I'm a little edgy. I'm achy. You know, I mean, just I want to be honest with you, folks. Never did I ever think that I had a problem with alcohol until I decided that I was going to try to just stop for a minute. I just got to stop. I want to be honest with you. The health ain't doing too good, and I need to stop for a little bit and clean out for a little bit, man. And I want to be honest with you, folks. I never thought I ever had a problem. But I'm starting to realize that I may have a problem. I can't believe I'm even admitting this to you people. But I'm trying to make a genuine effort to try to stop this, man, because I can't drink, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. My health isn't doing too good, for Christ's sake, man. And look, stop with the beer stuff. Stop with the beer dog stuff, all right? Look, there's some dog growling over a goddamn 12-pack of Bud Light. Look on Twitter. Look, man, I've had enough. I've had enough, man. Look, man, please understand that I have a problem, man. And it's not the butter. Shut up about the butter. You all shut up about the butter. It's not the butter. I've had about enough, man. You guys are going to make me drink. You know that? You guys are going to make me drink right now, and I'm not. I can't be drinking right now, man. I can't. All right, I can feel it. And look, I got people saying, "Quit being a pussy. Have a beer." I have health problems, you asshole. All right, look, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna ignore you idiots on Twitter and on Gab. I know what you idiots are trying to do. I can't believe you would do this to me, man. I'm having a very serious problem here, folks. I'm going to be honest. I should not have come on the show, and I feel like an idiot first and foremost because I can't believe that a grown man, a capitalist like myself, is having a problem with putting down the beer and putting down the booze. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think that I was that far gone where I'm going to be, having goddamn withdrawals and, shakes and cold sweats and all that stuff. Man, I didn't realize that I had this much of a problem, man. I'm very disappointed in myself. And, I'm very upset that I even have to be on this broadcast, even acknowledging this very upset realization in my life. Anyway, folks, let me move on with the broadcast because I don't want to get into some stupid emotional crap here. Anyway, I taught people a little bit about cryptocurrency, even though you people are just trying to get me to drink like a bunch of dumb, educated, dumbass, bad influence pieces of soulless crap. My insides right now could be turning into liquid crap because of the fact that I've been drinking so much. But do you all care? No, you don't care. Anyway, folks, I was going to talk a little bit about the president's next move and what it should be as it pertains to the post-healthcare bill debacle. And I personally believe, folks, that what President Trump should do at this point in time is utilize the opportunity that he has forth before him right now and to use the clout that he now has with the Republican Party and the Republicans to remove Paul Ryan as Speaker of the House. This is Trump's opportunity, folks, to be able to point the fingers at the establishment, and that the establishment is the one that's not working in favor of the people's interests, and they are working in the favor of the donors, of the special interests, and he needs to double down on that message, and I hope that the President of the United States does this soon before the memory of Paul Ryan's incompetence related to Ryan Care fades away. I think it's a perfect opportunity for Trump to seize power within the Republican Party and to eliminate many within the establishment. Now, we have had a lot of people calling for the removal of Paul Ryan as Speaker of the House. I've been very vocal about it for some time. Now you're starting to see people in the mainstream media calling for it, and it's about time we do so. As I stated, what the hell has Paul Ryan done as House Speaker anyway, besides giving Obama blank checks with anything that the damn idiot and his Democrats would pass in the House? He wasn't obstinate about any of the stuff that Barack Obama and his Democrats were initiating during his tenure as Speaker of the House when Obama was president. He basically allowed Obama to do whatever he wanted to do. This damn Paul Ryan is a scumbag. I think that he is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I think that he is an incompetent, silver spoon in the mouth idiot. And I can't believe that the people of Wisconsin continue to vote this ridiculous, oblivious, silver spoon in the mouth moron. I mean, every time he speaks, that disingenuous smile that he puts on, it's so fake. You could see it all over his face, a fake, false, soulless, bureaucratic piece of trash. And just this health care bill, and I want to remind everybody, folks, that Paul Ryan owned this. He went out in front of national television trying to present this in some capacity when all it was a 66-page revision of the 4,000-page Obamacare bill. Do you understand that? 66-page revision of a 4,000-page Affordable Care Act. Yeah. And yet Paul Ryan wanted so much credit for this. All right? Paul Ryan wanted so much credit for this. He wanted so much kudos. He wanted this. He wanted that. But you know what he got? He got nothing. He got the incompetence and the lack of leadership that he truly possesses. And he needs to be removed. And this is a great opportunity for Trump to take control of the Republican Party. And not just Trump. I'm talking about those of us in the capitalist right. Those of us in the capitalist right, it is time for us to start removing the establishment, exposing the establishment for a bunch of hypocrites that they are. I mean, there should be no reason why Republicans are investigating Republicans. But the only reason Republicans are investigating Republicans, folks, is because many of the people that are in the Republican Party that are in opposition to Trump, I'm going to be honest with you, folks, these people are nothing more than a bunch of rhinos. And I said this back in 2008 when John Turncoat McCain was nominated as the vice presidential candidate for the Republican Party, and he chose Sarah Eskimo Bimbo Palin as his running mate. I knew then, when I saw that Republican convention, that the Democrats and the leftists have taken control of the Republican Party. I announced it back then, and it has come to fruition and exposed itself into obvious reality today. That's why it's time for Trump. It's time for Trump to start mobilizing those within the Republican Party that are down with this new vision, this new idea of republicanism, and that's the capitalist right. That's going to be the foundation of the future of the Republican Party. And you want to know why it's going to? Because we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to take down the establishment. Because the establishment has done nothing for us, folks. And I said this last week. There are three entities that are against the American people's interest right now that are blatant about it. And I'm talking about the deep state. I'm talking about the political class, and I'm talking about the lamestream mainstream media. These three entities, these three are an enemy of the American people, and you can take that to the bank just based on their actions. Based on their actions. Because actions speak louder than words, folks. Actions speak louder than words, and their actions say that they are an enemy of the American people. And why? Just take a look at what they're doing to our president. Wiretapping the man, trying to compromise his security, doing whatever it takes to trash him in the lamestream media. Folks, we elected this man. We campaigned for this man. We wanted to make America great again. So by them trying to trash our president, by them trying to undermine our president's authority, by them trying to wiretap our president, they are an enemy of the American people. An enemy! And that's why we have to continue going. That's why, to be honest with you folks, that's why I do not stop broadcasting 5-6 days a week. I don't care. We have to make sure that everybody is properly informed. We have to make sure to disseminate the information that contradicts the lies in the lamestream media, contradicts the lies. Because that's all the lamestream mainstream media is at this point in time. It's slanderous lies, folks. And that's why I continue to do what I do, and that's why I'm going to continue, and I'm going to keep continuing. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Because if we don't, folks, we're in some big trouble. And you want to know something? I have a little bit of optimism because of the MAGA marches that were happening in California. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that on Huntington Beach, man? A Make America Great Again rally amongst just random people who are Trump supporters getting together at Huntington Beach. And then you had Antifa deciding that it was going to go over there and try to confront these folks. Little did they know that Huntington Beach is not some chump change. I don't know. Somebody didn't tell Antifa that Huntington Beach is filled with a bunch of badasses out there. I'm not going to be honest with you. I mean, don't they have like isn't that like they have one of the notorious outdoor gyms out there showing all these humongous muscle heads getting all pumped up and crap? I mean, Antifa, what the hell were you thinking? And if you did not see this, folks, go on YouTube, take a look at Huntington Beach Antifa, or just do those types of word searches and take a look at the video of Antifa getting the crap kicked out of them. And listen, they were there. They decided to go there and disrupt people that were having a peaceful rally amongst themselves, a peaceful Donald Trump rally. And Antifa decided it was going to come over here and actually going to, disrupt the rally. Instead, they got the living crap kicked out of them, all right? They got the living crap kicked out of them, and they ran away. And, folks, what was I saying? What was I saying for the past couple of weeks? I was saying that at some point we're going to have to confront these pieces of trash, and we're going to have to, go bare knuckle with them. And listen, I'm not advocating violence to any capacity, but how many times are we going to have to see these Antifa losers spray pepper spray in women and children's faces, hitting innocent women and children with sticks? I mean, how many times are we going to have to hear this and see this before these people get a taste of their own medicine, boy? And I'm telling you, out there in Huntington Beach, they gave those Antifa leftist pieces of trash a taste of their own medicine. And they thought that the police were going to protect them out there. They sucked the dogs on them. Did y'all see that one? They suck a police dog on one of these damn Antifa jerk-offs, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is how the capitalist right has to confront Antifa. You got to go bare knuckle with these assholes because they're pussies. They're pussies, and you got to grab them, and you got to throw them around like the pussies they are. We got to go bare knuckle with Antifa. They're not going to come back. Once they start getting their freaking noses broken and their jaws broken and their heads busted, they're not going to be coming back with their pepper sprays and their sticks and all this other crap. All right? And not to mention, on top of busting these idiots' heads open, why don't you unmask these idiots, huh? How about unmasking these morons? I'm tired of you Antifa little idiots going out there covering your faces up. If you think you're so badass, why don't you put your face out there in the open there, boy? Why don't you put your face out there in the open while you're hitting an old lady? Why don't you put your face out there in the open while you're slapping little kids around there, you stupid little Antifa pricks? I'm telling you, I love this. As a matter of fact, thank you very much, Metroid Junkie. Let me go ahead and retweet the video in question that I'm talking about here. Antifa gets their asses kicked, all right, by Trump supporters, and this is how we're going to have to start confronting these idiots from now on. I mean, I'm tired of it. We're tired of it. We want to make America great again. These idiots are obviously paid for by George Soros. And you know what's funny about it is these morons, Antifa, anti-fascist is really what it means. It's Antifa, anti-fascist. These morons are talking about how capitalists are fascist, capitalists are this. You moron. And you know, they call us Nazis. They call us Hitler and all this other crap. Hey, Antifa, you idiots are touting socialism. You idiots are touting socialist this, communist that. Hey, asshole, do you know that Hitler was a socialist, you stupid jerk? Hitler was a socialist! So, how dare you, Antifa, sit here and try to call us Nazis when you are being funded by George Soros, which was an open admitted Nazi collaborator, and on top of which, you are trying to claim that you're anti-fascist and you're anti-this and that you're pro-socialism. Assholes, Hitler was a socialist. Hitler was a socialist. That's why his party was called Nazi. Nazi, 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 short for National Socialism. National Socialism. Nazi. National Socialism. So you Antifa idiots, you have no leg to stand on. You people are complete idiots. You're being funded to, I don't know, just to cause civil unrest because you people have probably drinking way too much fluoride, all right? You've eaten way too much paint chips as a kid, and you actually think that you're accomplishing something when you're accomplishing nothing. I'm telling you, we need the Hells Angels. We need the Mongols. We need these big biker guys. Start kicking the crap out of each and every one of these goddamn Antifa assholes, all right? Not joking around. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm not saying that we go look for these idiots, but when they come looking for us, let's not hesitate, all right? There's no debating with these morons, all right? There's no debating. Let's just start. Before they attack us, we just go and rectify the situation. That's all I'm saying. And that's exactly what they did in Huntington Beach. And I applaud those patriots out there in Huntington Beach. I applaud them. Bravo! Anyway, folks, my apologies. I'm going off keister off all kinds of different subject matters. Once again, let's get back to the president. The president should remove Paul Ryan as House Speaker. It'll be very easy to put pressure on him. All you got to do is just talk to the House Republicans, give them a little bit of a powwow on what they think about Paul Ryan, and then once you got that powwow going around about Paul Ryan, that is when you, Mr. President, say, well, what does he do in as House Speaker if none of you people like him? I mean, why is he House Speaker? Why is this young punk who has been born with a silver spoon in his mouth, why exactly is this guy the House Speaker? And they're probably going to say, well, Mr. President, he ran for vice president with Mitt Romney. Oh, yeah? Well, why the hell did he run for vice president? What made him so qualified to be running for vice president? Well, I can't answer you that, Mr. President, but that's what Mitt Romney wanted. I'll tell you what made Paul Ryan qualified to become the vice presidential candidate for Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney worked and made his billions, or I shouldn't say billions, I think he's worth like about $800 million or something of that nature. He's not a billionaire yet. But Mitt Romney made his money at a company called Bain Capital. Guess who worked at Bain Capital? None other than Tobin Ryan. Tobin Ryan, the brother of Paul Ryan. I'm telling you, man, these establishment Republicans are a bunch of good old boy network pieces of trash, and as far as I'm concerned, they're more dangerous to us as people on the right wing of the political spectrum than the damn Democrats are. At least we know where the Democrats are coming from, for Christ's sake. When you got assholes like Paul Ryan trying to talk out both sides of their mouths, these are the people that are the most dangerous to us, as far as I'm concerned. So remove this asshole. Remove him. And let's not just remove him. Let's start removing most of the establishment of the Republican Party. I know everybody thinks Jason Chaffetz is so great. Jason Chaffetz. This asshole doesn't want to stop with the Russia Trump nonsense. He don't want to stop with that. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to go at him too. He wants to come at Trump. He wants to come at us, the capitalist right. We got something on him too. Here I'm about to retweet. In 1991, Jason Chaffetz was a part of a pyramid scheme, all right, out of a company called New Skin, okay? He was being sued by several different states. The primary state was Michigan, but believe it or not, his own home state of Utah was suing his company, and this asshole was the PR person for New Skin. And I'd like for everybody, if you want to have a blog or you happen to have, some kind of influence in relaying information and disseminating information, take a look at this damn Twitter. I just tweeted right now. 1991, Jason Chaffetz, okay, part of a pyramid scheme, and he's the PR guy for it. You should hear what he tries to say in favor of his pyramid scheme alleged company. I mean, it's all documented right there. There's at least 2 or 3 different articles around the same time of this article of thedesertnews.com that basically states that Jason Chaffetz was a soulless, disgusting cash whore. And he literally defended a pyramid scheme, all the way to court. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He's a scumbag, and it's not the only thing that I've got on Jason Chaffetz either. All right? And you want to know why Jason Chaffetz is so popular? I'll tell you why, okay? Jason Chaffetz, believe it or not, this moron was a field goal kicker in the 1989 Rose Bowl game that actually won the Rose Bowl. He was the field goal kicker that won the Rose Bowl in 1989. That's his whole claim to fame, folks. That's why this asshole is now a chair of some freaking committee that, for whatever reason, he's got a hair up his ass to go and investigate Trump. For whatever reason. And yet, what we need to do is we need to investigate these morons because these people are dirtier than a goddamn $2 slut. All right? They're dirtier than a $2 slut on nickel night, boy. They are dirty! So, it's not the only thing that we've got on Jason Chaffetz. We've already dropped the 411 on Paul Ryan. We've already dropped the 411 on Mitch McConnell. A Daily Kos, which is a leftist outfit, but still... they wouldn't have published what they published without the threat of being sued by Mitch McConnell if it wasn't true. According to the report in which I had tweeted some time back, let me see if I can find it so I can retweet that son of a bitch. Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, was kicked out of the military for sodomy? I'm not joking, folks. This is the conservative movement. This is the Republican establishment. I'm telling you, this is it. So that's why if Trump or anybody in the administration is listening, it is time now to start removing the Republican establishment. Do you understand that? It is time to start removing the Republican establishment. Because if you don't, these idiots are going to continue to keep on keeping on. And they got to be stopped, man. I mean, these people are not working for the American public's interest, all right? Now, here it is. Here's the story in question. Let me go ahead and retweet this one, all right? Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell kicked out of the military for sodomy? Republican establishment is more liberal than we think now, don't we, boy? I'm telling you, I've got so much dirt on each and every one of you politician scumbags, we're going to expose each and every one of you. And if you think I'm joking, ask everybody else who thought we were joking. Ask Lucian Wintrich if we were joking. Ask goddamn Richard Spencer if we were joking. Ask the leader of the Black Panthers if we were joking. Ask G. Ray McCusson, the leader of Black Lives Matter, if we were joking. Ask John Kasich and his boyfriend if we were joking. I could find each and every one of any dirt on any one of you damn freaking political scumbags. I'll find each and every little goddamn disgusting crevice of filth. I will find it and expose it. I'm not joking around. You idiots want to keep coming at this. You Republicans, you know what you should have done is shut your goddamn mouths and acted like a unified party. But no, you all think that you're all a bunch of political ass cracks, huh? Oh, you think you're all some kind of goddamn political scientist geniuses. You're nothing. Let me tell you something, bureaucrats in Washington. We, on the capitalist right, we pay for you little people. We pay the taxes. We are the machine behind the goddamn scenes of this country. We own you little people. You understand that, Washington? We own you. You belong to us. We own you little bureaucrat people. We pay the taxes. We own you. You belong to us. So let this be a warning to each and every one of you Republican establishment assholes. You keep beating a dead horse with this Russia crap. You keep beating a dead horse trying to stop and undermine the president. We are going to expose each and every dirty little secret about each and every one of you. And we are going to systematically discredit and take down the Republican establishment. And why? Because you idiots asked for it. You idiots asked for it. You idiots can't even come together as a unified party because you're a bunch of bureaucratic scum. You're a bunch of bureaucratic scum. So now you're going to be exposed for the bureaucratic scum that you are, you freaking scumbags. How you like that, huh? Right there, I just exposed 3 of the goddamn supposed establishment Republicans for being a bunch of hypocritical scumbags. And there's a lot more where that came from, baby, believe me. There's a lot more where that came from. I am going to expose each and every one of you dumbasses. Anyway, folks, let me move on. I know I'm going off keister here, but listen. If we don't do anything, no one's going to do anything. You get this? And right now, we on the capitalist right, we are in the position to clean house in this party. We have the power. We are the counterculture. We can take control of the party, and we should. We shouldn't allow some stupid dumbass
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
On your knees, time for cake and sodomy. White trash, get down on your knees. Time for your cake and sodomy. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. And there's a lot more where that came from, folks. We're going to take down the establishment since they want to play games out here. They want to play games. We can play games too. All right? You want to play games? Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Anyway, folks, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like for everybody to please bookmark or add to your favorites the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. You can download every episode that has ever been broadcasted for free at the following address, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? And once again, if you have not done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, all right? And that's on Gab and Twitter. Gab and Twitter. Anyway, folks, let's move on to another subject matter. As a matter of fact, breaking news, folks. All right, breaking news. What a surprise. There's riots right now in Paris, huh? There's riots now in Paris. Remember? Oh, man, the French, they used to always rub it in our face. I'm just tweeting it right now, folks. There's a little 35-second clip right now. Paris is in total chaos right now, folks. Take a look at the Twitter account if you want to take a look at what's going on in the latest in Paris. I remember, like 20 years ago, not even that long, I think 15 years ago, these French frogs, man, and with all due respect, I'm not talking about all the French, but a group is defined by its majority. I always say that. A group is defined by its majority. I remember when these French, they would, rub it in our faces, and I'm talking about us Americans, that we were just a bunch of dumb backwards morons because we weren't obliging socialism. Y'all remember that? Oh, man, I remember. Oh, yes, I am French, and we do a lot of things out here in France. We only work 4 hours a day. We got 3-hour lunches, yes. Oh, and we we retire at 40, and we do the socialist thing. And we do a lot of drinking, and we have a lot of sex, and that's what we do, yes. And you Americans don't know anything. You're too barbaric, and we are over here in France, and we know everything. We're so good. Our society is great. We have the culture, yeah. Croissant. Well, folks, take a look at Paris right now. I just retweeted a tweet. Paris is in complete and utter chaos, and you can thank socialism for that one, son. You can thank socialism for that one. All right, bringing in all those wild Yehudis into France, for Christ's sake. I mean, you can thank the European Union. You can thank socialism for that one. Come on. I mean, who else are you going to blame? Who else are you Europeans going to blame? You've got to blame socialism. You got to wake up and stop cucking yourselves. You need to wake up and stop cucking yourselves and realize that socialism put you in the current Yehudi bondage that you're in. Socialism put Europe in the current Yehudi bondage that it's currently in. Anyway, folks, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Did you hear him come out today and say that he's going to take aim at, quote, dangerous sanctuary cities? Woo! Yeah! It's time to cut these sanctuary cities funding. That's what I've been saying that for years. I mean, you don't have to round these people up. The only reason that Trump is doing that now is because you got these leftists taking every one of his executive orders to court and trying to undermine his presidency. So, if the leftists want to play that game, all Trump has to do is tell ICE and Border Patrol agents to enforce the law that damn Obama and the Democrats were never enforcing for the past 8 years. And once they enforce the law, that's when you're going to start seeing people being taken away. I mean, did y'all see that video of somebody showing their brother being taken away by ICE agents and they were saying, yeah, you see Trump, you Trump supporters, are you happy now? Are you happy they're taking my brother? Are you happy, Trump supporters? Are you happy? With all due respect, I'm not necessarily happy that you're unhappy, but I'm happy that the law is finally being enforced. And if your brother is here illegally and broke the law to get into this country illegally, he has to go back. He has to go back, all right? If he wants to come back in, tell him to come back in legally. It's as simple as that. I'm telling you, I feel sorry for all the legal immigrants that went through the whole entire process to become nationalized citizens, only to be undermined by a bunch of illegal immigrants that are breaking the law and feel that because they broke the law to be in this country, that they are somehow copped this goddamn country. Like, oh, no, nobody, I'm in here now. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Why don't you go down to Mexico and do that? Why don't you go down to Mexico and just say, no, I'm a citizen now. We're gonna protest in the street now and see if your ass don't get murdered by the Mexican government. You know that's the difference between us and Mexico. You go up to Mexico right now. Let's say there's a band of 1,000 leftists, a band of 1,000 white leftists that go across the border and say, hey, look, there's no more borders. We're now citizens of Mexico, and we want rights, and we want this, and they start protesting. You know what Mexico is going to do? Mexico is going to take out guns and start shooting you people, just like they did to the teachers. All right? They shot teachers in Oaxaca, Mexico. You can look this up. This happened about 8 months ago. They were shooting teachers that were raising up and trying to protest against some certain measures that the government was taking. So the teachers decided that they were going to raise up and cause a protest. You know what the government did? They started shooting teachers dead. All right? They started shooting teachers dead. And do we hear any outcry about those teachers dying? No, absolutely not. You want to know why? Because the lamestream media can't get any kind of political clout out of its audience from that. The same thing with the 2 trannies that were killed during Mardi Gras in cold blood in New Orleans. Why didn't you hear about those 2 trannies getting murdered? Because they were murdered by black brothers. And you see, which side of the virtue signaling seesaw do you sit on that one? You know what I'm saying? So that's why the lamestream media ain't gonna tell you that. They're just going to tell you things that are going to inflame your senses. They're going to tell you things that are going to get you agitated, angry, motivated. That's it. That's all the talking heads on the boob tube are about. So once again, folks, I applaud Jeff Sessions for finally coming out and saying, look, that's enough, you sanctuary cities. And I'm tired of these sanctuary cities thumbing their nose thinking that they are going to say screw you to the federal government. And you know what's funny, folks, is that these same leftists that are now claiming that they're going to be sanctuary cities and that they're going to ignore federal mandates and they're going to ignore all this stuff, these are the same people that were hollering back in the 60s for the federal government to enact the Civil Rights Act so that the federal government could supersede states' rights. But now today, what are leftists touting all of a sudden? Now all of a sudden it's states' rights. Now all of a sudden it's municipalities that have autonomy and so on and so forth. It makes no goddamn sense. That's why I'm telling you, if we hit liberals on the substance, they have no leg to stand on. Once upon a time, these people were touting the federal government to enact, and they did, the Civil Rights Act to protect minorities from states' rights, because many states didn't really enforce racism laws. They didn't really enforce hate crimes and that sort of thing. So what did the leftists do? They forced the federal government to enact the Civil Rights Act. Now that you have all these sanctuary cities that want to defy the federal government. Now these same leftists today, 2017, want the municipality and the state's rights to supersede the federal government. And I think that's a dangerous game, because if that's the case, then we're nullifying things like the Civil Rights Act. I mean, if these leftists want their way and having states' rights and municipal rights to defy the federal government, well then, I'm just saying, you can't have it both ways. You're not going to have a federal protected Civil Rights Act. You're not going to have a federal protected hate crime bill. You're not going to have these things that leftists have pushed forth throughout the years, and now because you're on the side of the virtue signaling immigrant, now you're jeopardizing all the work that leftists put in for the past 60 to 70 years to enact these federal legislations. You are jeopardizing them by saying that the federal government is insignificant, you dumb leftist trash. So you see how stupid you people are? You're stupid! You leftists are stupid! You're idiots! And once again, folks, not only should we cut federal funding from these sanctuary cities, I think that we should also have the president force these wire transfer companies in the United States and put a freeze on wire transfers from here to Mexico and certain South American countries. And you cut the sanctuary city funding, and you cut the ability for people from here, they're working here illegally, to wire their money to Mexico, they will leave voluntarily, folks. I mean, they're already starting to leave. But you start doing that, they're going to leave even faster. And you want to know why Mexico is so pissed off at Donald Trump, folks? Because really, Donald Trump was telling the truth when he suggested that Mexico basically dumps off all the disenfranchised people that are within their country that don't fall into a category in their two-tier system, and dumped them off over here on America. Over 11 million estimated illegal immigrants dumped over here. Over 11 million. So, I'm just saying, folks, okay? 11 million, and now all those 11 million are going to go back to Mexico? Mexico's not ready for that. I mean, because they dumped their 11 million people of trash on America, and I hate to call people trash, but let's be honest, if Mexico really loved them, they wouldn't be here. And you see how ignorant these people are? Right? Do you see how ignorant these people are? They are still here in America putting the goddamn Mexican flag up and down with Mexico, even though their pissing ground of a country, with all due respect, didn't even give them enough opportunity to live there. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying observations here. Excuse me. I'm just saying observations. Anyway, let's continue going, all right? I want to talk a little bit about this House and Intel Chair, Devin Nunes. If you're not familiar with this guy, this is the guy that came out publicly from the House Intelligence Committee and basically admitted that Donald Trump was under surveillance. And not only was he under surveillance, but that certain elements of the deep state under the Obama administration unmasked the identities of people within his campaign and himself. Now, what does that mean, folks? I know this is very complicated, but this is how these goddamn government bureaucrats operate. Now, it is legal for the NSA and other deep state intelligence agencies to listen into calls from an American to a foreign country. So if you were to call somebody in Russia, the NSA can legally, and other intelligence agencies can legally listen into that call. The only thing they can't do is they can't listen to the American side of that call. They could only listen and observe and survey the foreign side of that call. So if the intelligence community is listening into the foreign side of that call and gets a preponderance of evidence that gives them a warrant to go and unmask the American side, that would take a warrant by the secret FISA court. And the FISA court is, I think it's FISA. This is a court system in which the intelligence community goes to so that they can unmask the American side of a communication to a foreign government, a foreign nation, or a foreign entity. Now, what Devin Nunes came out and said was that not only was Trump under surveillance in this capacity, but for whatever reason, the intelligence community illegally unmasked the American side of these communications. And it seems as if it was done so with ill and illegal intent, because there was no FISA court requests, no warrants that justified the unmasking of the American side of the conversations between Trump and his campaign and other foreign dignitaries. What they did, and I'm talking about Barack Obama and his intelligence agency, they have broke the Espionage Act, and these people should be thrown in prison. Now, you've got damage control coming out from the mainstream media. I've seen NPR, I've seen Huffington Post, and your typical leftist liberal rags out here trying to make Devin Nunes the fall guy, claiming that Devin Nunes actually met the source, quote unquote, of the information relating to the illegal unmasking at the White House, as if that is some sort of big revelation of some sort. I mean, they're trying to make Devin Nunes, who came out and admitted that Trump was under surveillance illegally. Now you got Huffington Post and NPR and all these mainstream media idiots trying to make David Nunes the fall guy when he should be awarded a medal for patriotism, as far as I'm concerned. Had Devin Nunes not done this, folks, the mainstream media, James Comey with that ridiculous testimony in front of the freaking House Intelligence Committee, the mainstream media, all of them would have been able to have shaped the narrative. They would have been able to shape the narrative to Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack, and they would have justified an impeachment of Trump, which did not transpire into fruition because of a lot of reports and Devin Nunes coming out publicly and saying that, Donald Trump was surveyed and his communications were conveniently unmasked for whatever reason. And you see, that's where the crime is, folks. That's where the illegal wiretapping is. And that's why Barack Obama is not in this country. I want you to know this. I believe that Barack Obama right now is running from Donald Trump's Department of Justice. He is in French Polynesia. I don't foresee this guy coming to the United States, and if he does, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a warrant out for his arrest for a variety of different crimes. Specifically, the breaking of this Espionage Act, because what this man did, I'm talking about Barack Obama, was undermine the very institutions of our government. This man, according to all reports that are out here, this man surveyed a presidential candidate of an opposing party during a presidential campaign. Can you get any more goddamn ridiculous? Can you get any more fascist? Can you get any more dictator? Can you get any more corrupt? That's the essence of corruption. That's the essence of corruption, man. Barack Obama surveying a presidential candidate of the opposing party during a presidential campaign? And why would he do that, folks? He would have had to have done it by, in my opinion, the motive of helping Hillary Clinton. I mean, I'm serious. I personally believe that this is a big whole collusion, and that's why Barack Obama did it, to help Hillary rotten Clinton. I think it's a shame. I think it's pathetic. And the reason I suggest this, folks, is because, let me go ahead and retweet one of these tweets here that I tweeted yesterday. Here it is right here. there's some evidence that indicates that Hillary Clinton knew, I'm going to tweet this right now, that Hillary Clinton knew that Trump was being wiretapped. All right? I mean, Hillary Clinton knew. And there it is right there, folks. I mean, Hillary Clinton knew exactly what was going on. People need to go to jail, folks. You understand that? Some of these people need to go to jail. If not worse, if you want my personal opinion. This undermines our whole institution of government. So once again, folks, they're trying to make Devin Nunes the fall guy, claiming that he met with the source of the unmasking information at the White House with Donald Trump. So what? The president can meet with whoever he wants. So what? I don't get this. Okay, they all met up at the White House to what? Expose a federal crime by the federal government. I mean, the goal of Huffington Post, the goal of NPR, I mean, what fake news, man? What fake news? Makes me sick. Anyway, let me move on, folks. We're running out of time here. Let's get to some YouTube news, folks, because you know I hate YouTube. Analysts have predicted that YouTube's ad boycott, Johnson & Johnson, AT&T, there's a couple other big-time conglomerates that are now refusing to advertise on YouTube. $750 million loss is estimated, for Christ's sake. $750 million. So what does that mean? Does that mean it's an end of a horrid era? I mean, I certainly hope so. The end of these Keemstars, the end of these Leafies, the end of these Pootie Pies and all this crap. I'm glad, all right? I'm glad. And the reason I'm suggesting this, folks, is because, look, whether you like those guys or not, I don't really care if you do, okay? The point is that these guys made millions of dollars for the past several years, and now that they're no longer going to get millions of dollars because advertisers, and it seems like YouTube and Google, have found out that no one that's a part of these demographics truly buys anything, and that the buying power of the Keemstars, the Leafies, the Rice Gums, and all these other jerk dicks, they're insignificant. You know what I'm saying? They're insignificant, for Christ's sake. So I'm glad that the advertisers at this point are saying, look, we're not going to sit here and continue to make millionaires out of these stupid 2-bit losers. And then at the same time, they're getting political. And look, it's one thing to get political. That's fine. But some of these people are, like Pootie Pie's case, trying to incorporate Hitler and, all Jews must die and all this other stuff. I mean, I don't care what kind of goddamn, what employment you are. You say anything like that, you're going to get fired. You're going to get fired. So for all these social, because listen to me, everybody who is talking in favor of Pootie Pie, in favor of Keemstar, in favor of Leafy, I mean, you people are acting like social justice warriors for a bunch of millionaires who obviously didn't save their money. And I think this is a good lesson to you folks out here. Watch the dramatic fall of these YouTubers, all right? Watch the dramatic fall of these people, because this should go to show you, and I've always told each and every one of you, that just because you're making large sums of money today doesn't mean that you're going to make it tomorrow. You should never assume that money is going to keep coming in. And you see, that's the biggest problem that is afflicted to these YouTubers. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Pootie Pie does go, and he creates his own crap. People aren't going to go, folks. I mean, you know it, and I know it. And YouTube knows it, too. YouTube knows that it has already become the brand of recognition for video streaming on the internet. It is the first top-of-mind video streaming service. So by that, and all the advertising and everything that encompasses YouTube, they've got the audience. They've got billions of people on their platform at all times looking for content. If, freaking Markiplier, if a PewDiePie, if Keemstar, if they tried to do their own crap, no one would go. They would probably lose, I would say at least 85% of their base. 85%! Because to be honest with you folks, the whole reason why people go on YouTube is because, oh man, I just want to stick here in one place. Most people don't even like typing crap in the address bar anymore. Do you get that? Most people don't even like that. Most people are all about apps now. And let me tell you, what did I say? What did I say was going to happen? When we start moving away from PC and start putting all the computing devices into things like phones and tablets, and then we start integrating the applications, or what used to be called programs, into applications that are autonomous. I mean, this is the kind of problem that you're going to have now, man. People aren't even going to go to websites anymore. It's all about apps. It's all about, I'm on the YouTube app. Let me see if I can find Keemstar. Oh, he's not here. Well, he was cool for a while. Oh, let me find PewDiePie. Oh, I can't find him. He was cool for a while. They're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. And I'm not trying to hate on these guys. What I'm trying to say, though, is that you folks need to realize that this idea of idiots, I mean, shoving bananas up their ass and having sex with their girlfriends and doing all this stupid, ridiculous shock crap on YouTube, I mean, it's over. This whole YouTube drama crap, pitting fans against fans, and all this toxic environment of YouTube and you morons making money off that crap is over. It's over. I mean, and that's the difference between someone like myself and someone like Keemstar and Leafy and Rice Gum and all these stupid fruit bowls on goddamn YouTube, okay? People still have to, type in blogtalkradio.com/ghost to get me, all right? They're not going to download the stupid app. And you see, if something were to happen to me, I'm just a radio guy. It wouldn't take that much to do something to, reestablish the radio show, and people would go accordingly. No one cares about Keemstar. No one cares about PewDiePie to that capacity. They're all watched by a bunch of brats on mommy and daddy's phone, for heaven's sake, man. And, I feel sorry for no YouTuber that is losing money. I don't feel sorry for any of you people. I'm sorry. I don't. I mean, look at this. I mean, because of you idiots, I mean, look, I'm not a big Google fan, but because of you idiots and the toxic environment that you stupid content creators over there at YouTube have created, you've made YouTube lose $750 million in advertising. $750 million. And you think that they're supposed to continue to pay you? You made them lose money, and you want them to pay you? Man, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate YouTubers, and I'm glad this is happening. I hate YouTubers, and I'm glad this is happening, because this should go to show each and every one of you that gravy trains like this don't last forever. All right? And all those idiots that made millions on YouTube, I hope that you saved your money, because that's the last form of easy money that you will ever see in your life again. And I guarantee it. All right? There ain't going to be no other platform that is going to pay you what YouTube paid you to do. You understand? There's not going to be anyone on this planet that is going to pay Keemstar There's not going to be anybody on this planet that is going to pay Leafy and PewDiePie the amount of money that they were being paid by YouTube. And that's why they're bitching. And so for all you people that are holding water for these jerk-offs, I mean, why don't you just go ahead and start servicing their uncut pricks on top of it, for Christ's sake, man? How about that? I mean, did PewDiePie give you a little bit of his fucking $25 million he made last year? Because if he did, then I understand. I get it. Okay, great. You know, he gave you a couple $100,000 or something, and, you know, you're loyal to him. I get it. But no, I hear people that are a part of the capitalist army saying, no, God, it's against PewDiePie's free speech. PewDiePie's free speech? He's getting paid. There's no free speech when you're getting paid. I mean, I can't believe you people, man. I mean, not even somebody who's at a goddamn counter at a burger joint can get up on a counter and say, I hate Jews, and Hitler was right, yes, I think it was... No one can do that. What makes PewDiePie, who's making multi-millions of dollars, think he can do that? So anyway, it's the end of a horrid era, and I applaud YouTube for cutting this crap out. Stop! That's enough! That's enough. Stop paying these losers, man. Look at all the money you losers made freaking YouTube lose. $750 million in advertising, and you idiots still think that you deserve to get paid? Oh, shove it up your ass, YouTubers. I'm glad that I hope that I see you all in the unemployment line where you belong. You understand? And I bet you money that most of you morons didn't even properly pay taxes on your goddamn money. You know that? I mean, I cannot wait till I start hearing YouTubers going to jail for tax evasion, because I guarantee you these idiots didn't pay all their taxes in money. I can guarantee you. I guarantee you. I mean, you know, when you're making $10 million, $15 million a freaking year on freaking YouTube, you think that somebody's actually paying 40% of that? Do you think somebody's telling them, hey man, you gotta pay 40% of this to Uncle Sam, you know what I mean? No, you know what they're doing? They're probably spending $15 million of it. Do you understand that? I mean, take a look at the rap game. Take a look at all the rappers that have gone to jail for tax evasion. I mean, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Lauryn Hill. I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, they've all have gone to jail for tax evasion. You want to know why? They didn't pay their taxes. I mean, they go out and they make $15 million a year, and they spend $15 million that year, and that's not what you're supposed to do. So once again, I can't wait for the repercussions of this whole YouTube era. I can't wait, and I'm going to be lolling. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be lolling at the misfortune of these YouTubers because I hate each and every one of you. And you want to know why I hate you? It's not because of, oh, you're making money, you're doing this. Hey, more power to you. Well, I hate you because you morons have so much influence over large audiences. And instead of doing something to try to progress your audience, you're just degrading and completely demoralizing and making the audience even more stupid. You're not contributing a goddamn thing. And I'm not saying that you need to become Mr. Wizard. I'm not saying that you have to, teach these frickin' fans of yours any kind of physics or anything of that capacity. But, I mean, have you seen these shows? I mean, what contribution to human enlightenment are these idiots contributing at all? At all. Nothing! So anyway, I'm done with YouTubers, all right? I'm glad that you're all going to lose all your money, and I hope that you save some. If you don't, well, I'm going to be happy and laughing and lolling when you idiots are whisked off to jail for tax evasion, all right? Anyway, let me move on, folks, because we're running out of time. Hey, folks, did y'all see what happened this weekend in Russia? Huh? Oh, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. Folks, what did I tell you about Vladimir Putin? I said this last week, said it the week before. I said that Vladimir Putin will not make it out of the year 2017 going into 2018. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. And listen, right after I said that, what happened this weekend? You had an uprising. You had massive protests against the corruption of Vladimir Putin. Now, why are they protesting the corruption of Vladimir Putin? Folks, I told you this guy is a corrupt, disgusting piece of trash. This guy stole $200 billion, as in Bill Gates, from the Russian people. And yet he's trying to claim himself to be some kind of a Russian nationalist simpleton. Get the hell out of here. He's a corrupt commie. He's a corrupt commie, and even the Ruskies can't even see it now. Even these vodka-drinking Ruskies can see it now. What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you? I told you that this idiot, this supposed strong man of the world out here, Vladimir Putin, he's only strong in the eyes of the international community, folks. In his domestic population, they don't like him. And the only reason he's alive is because he still holds the majority of Mr. and Mrs. Joe Vodka's conscience. He still has the perspective of Mr. and Mrs. Joe Vodka out there. But that political capital that Putin has with the people is wearing thin now. Now that they realize that Putin is a corrupt commie piece of trash, now that they realize that he has stolen $200 billion from the people, now that he has consolidated power, now that he is eliminating his enemies and killing them, firing generals and just doing all this corrupt nonsense, the Ruskies are finally getting fed up with this moron. The Ruskies are finally getting fed up. And there were massive protests all across Moscow, all across Russia. Hundreds of arrests, folks. Hundreds of arrests of Russian people rising up against Putin. And what did I say? I made a prognostication last week, didn't I? I said that Vladimir Putin will not survive 2017. And if he does, if he makes it into 2018 alive, he will have survived at least 2 attempts, if not 3 attempts at his life. I'm not joking, folks. I mean, folks, what do you think I was just lying? You think I was just pulling it out of my ass that I was contacted by the FSB? You think I'm just pulling this out of my ass when I make prognostications like this? Folks, if I was just pulling things out of my ass and things didn't come to pass, no one would be listening to this broadcast. If I was just going out here and sputtering out anything and everything, and it was just completely wrong every single time, no one would be listening. So once again, folks, I am proven right. Once again, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. I don't know how many times I got to be right before people start realizing that, man, you know what, I don't know. Well, who is Ghost? You know, what the hell is, are you a psychic? Are you Punxsutawney Phil? Are you lucky? Or do you have something to do with all this crap? I don't know. You got to figure that crap out on your own. But once again, folks, massive protests in Russia, and this is prior to me making the prognostication last week that Vladimir Putin will not survive 2017. That possibility is looking a lot more possible now, isn't it, huh? I'm telling you, I don't talk out of my ass. I'm the prognosticator of prognosticators for a reason. That's why people listen to this broadcast. You see, that's the difference between me and Keemstar and all these other fruity asses out there on YouTube. You see, on top of giving people millions of dollars of information in the first hour, in the second and third hour, I'm making prognostications. I'm giving people news that isn't even news yet. Haven't y'all noticed that? Whatever I say, you see it like the next day or 2 days later in the mainstream media all over the place. This is the straight political dope here, man. That's why people listen to this broadcast. I mean, on top of being entertained and, whatever, but I mean, that's why people are listening in. Incredible members. I mean, hell, even those assholes at InfoWars are listening because they keep ripping me off. They keep ripping me off. So anyway, once again, folks, protests erupt in Russia against Vladimir Putin's corruption. Hundreds arrested. And this comes, once again, right after I made the prognostication that Vladimir Putin will not make it out of 2017 alive. And if he does, it will be because he slipped at least 2 to 3 different attempts at his life. Now, what are they going to do? Well, they're going to fake a heart attack. You know, they may even put some polonium-210 in his ass. You know, they may drop his plane out the sky. You know, who knows? Who knows? But they're going to make it look like an accident, and that's all there is to it. And I think Vladimir Putin knows it. That's why he's scared crapless, killing as many people as he can, firing 10 generals about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I mean, that's why he's doing it, folks. He is not the strong man that all you people in America made this idiot to be, all right? And you know what? He psyoped all of you idiots into believing that this guy was some kind of Russian nationalist, when in actuality he was nothing more than a goddamn commie! He was a commie thief that stole $200 billion from the Russian people! He's a crooked commie! And you see, now the Russian people are starting to know it. Not even most of you American people. Most of you American people, it makes me sick that you people actually admire this 5'7", $160 asshole Putin, huh? Like he's some sort of a strong man or something, for Christ's sake, man. He's a commie. He's a freaking commie. Anyway, let me move on, folks. We're running out of time here. Did y'all hear Angela Merkel is celebrating her party's victory? Her party's victory in the recent German party elections. And, you know, I don't know if you saw that disgusting, squealy-looking face that this broad has, but good God, what a disgusting piece of trash. But Germany, I think Germany's gone. I hate to say it. Germany is gone. Did y'all see that Ultra Festival that was being broadcasted on YouTube live, for Christ's sake? Did y'all see that? Oh, my God, man. What kind of cuckery are they? What do they put in the water over there in Germany, man? I mean, what kind of cuckold connoisseur crap are they freaking peddling over there in Germany, man? Are they poisoning the Wiener Schnitzels? I mean, seriously, what the hell's going on over there? And the reason I say that is because, I mean, you should have seen the wide eyes and the fruitiness of everybody at this ultra freaking music festival, for Christ's sake, man. Look, I don't know. I'm just saying, Germany, you're cucked. I wish you weren't. I know a lot of German people that live in Germany, and they don't like it, but, I mean, there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, their country's cucked. And it's sad. Once again, Angela Merkel celebrates her party's victory in recent German elections here this past weekend. And, I'm actually going to end the broadcast here with some foreign news, but I'd like to point out something very important. That all this foreign news I'm going to probably try to do it really fast, only 15 minutes left. All women leaders, okay? I'm just saying. All women leaders, okay? Once again, Angela Merkel celebrates her cuckold connoisseur party's victory in recent German elections. Now let's talk a little bit about the South Korean ousted President Park Geun-hye. And if you're unfamiliar with the South Korean president, she was impeached because it was come to find out that she was not actually making decisions for the government. She was actually according those decisions to the cult, the religious cult of the 9 goddesses. Yeah, I'm not joking, folks, okay? Now, I just want to point out, if this kind of crap is happening in South Korea, if South Korean's president, Park Geun-hye, a woman, if she is bypassing responsibility from being a statesperson and basically getting policy from the 9 goddesses cult, What does that say about everybody else that's in power? I mean, that's why she got arrested, folks. Or she's not arrested yet, excuse me. She got impeached. Now there is a warrant for her arrest. Now there's a warrant for the ousted president of South Korea. There's a warrant for her arrest. Why? Because she committed treason! You can't be letting some unelected cult dictate policy and write your speeches. That's what she did. That's why the South Korean president got ousted, for Christ's sake, and that's why she's got a warrant out for her arrest. Yeah, South Korea, the president taking orders from the Nine Goddesses cult. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with the Nine Goddesses cult, this is the same cult that purposely sank a ferry of children in waters for a sacrifice. Yeah, like 400-some people in this ferry purposely sank it for a sacrifice. Kind of sounds a little spirit cooking-esque, doesn't it, huh? Once again, a woman leader, just saying. And I also want to talk about this Brexit debate, all right? All right, I want to talk a little bit about this Brexit debate. And the reason is, folks, is because two women are involved with the major debate as it pertains to Brexit. You've got Theresa May, your traditional, rigid, wishy-washy British woman. And then you've got, who is this broad, Nicola Sturgeon? What kind of a woman is this? Is this a woman? I'm just saying, is this a woman? I'm just asking. I mean, what the hell is going on with these women leaders here? I'm just saying. I mean, look, the reason I'm saying this whole Brexit thing, instead of bringing women together, which is all women tout all day long, women power, women unity, women, and then once you have an opportunity like this, Brexit, very, very revolutionary, going against the EU, you've got this stupid Scottish, what kind of is that a woman? I don't know. But the head of state of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, coming out and wanting a referendum. Yeah, a Scottish referendum, for Christ's sake, which wants Scotland to be its own independent country outside of the United Kingdom because of the Brexit vote. Now, you would think, right, that these are two women leaders, they could come together, they could figure something out. You know, no, that's not what happens. No, they're not talking. Sturgeon is not listening to anything. She's all about a referendum vote, even though they wasted time, effort, and energy and money on one. What was it, like 4 years ago? No, listen, people are asking me, what's the debate? Brexit was already voted on and passed. I get it. But I am saying that it's going to be at the risk of potentially losing Scotland. And only a woman that would look like, in my opinion, Nicola Sturgeon would be such a hater. You know, and it's always women hating on other women. Haven't you noticed that? Sturgeon hating on the fact that Theresa May is going to go down in history as the prime minister that actually fulfilled the promise of what the people voted for, and that was Brexit. You've got this other woman not wanting to be shown up, Nicola Sturgeon. Now she's like, I know, we're going to referendum. All four international stories that I've mentioned, folks, all entailing chaos and disarray, all women leaders. All women leaders. Listen, I'm just saying. Anyway, before I move on, folks, never forget that here's Vladimir Putin and Angela Merkel. Here, let me go ahead and retweet that. There it is. Now, is Angela Merkel a Russian agent now? Oh! And, folks, I did retweet Angela Merkel in some communist garb back in the 70s, folks. Did y'all see that come out? Oh, it came out about 2 weeks ago, and of course it was buried under a whole bunch of plethora of news, but Angela Merkel in some red communist garb, proud to be a commie. It all makes sense now, doesn't it? Oh, it all makes sense now, does it? Oh, yeah, and by the way, check this out. Somebody just tweeted at me, the defense ministers of Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, and Germany. Take a look at this. A bunch of bull-dyke-looking women. Anyway, folks, look, I'm gonna end it here, but I do want to say I wanted to go over a story I heard out of Canada in which students are now going to share confessions, or they're going to share sins at the masculinity confession booth. Yeah, if you're a little too masculine, if you're a little too manly, then you can go into this masculinity booth and confess your sins to some fruit bowl. Yeah, I'm not joking around, folks. And the reason I brought that up is because take a look at all these broads that are in charge of heads of state, and take a look at the utter disarray that's happening in their countries that they're leading. Yeah, I'm serious. This is happening in universities in Canada right now. Students share their sins at a masculinity confession booth, folks. Oh, you know what? I can't go anymore. I'm done. Let's just go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, all right? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. It's a part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti. And we got about 8 minutes left, so let's see if we can have a decent time on Radio Graffiti. For Christ's sake, you trolls are trying to make me drink, for Christ's sake, and I don't appreciate it. All right, who do we got here? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? We got 8 equal Radio Graffiti. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about taking a load in his face. I'm not even joking. That is the fruitiest song of Fruity McFaggot songs of Fruity McFaggot songs, all right? You know, that's actually a fruity-ass song. You know that, right?
Relax, go to it, where you want to get to it. Relax, go to it, where you want to go. Relax, go to it, where you want to get to it. Relax, go to it, where you want to go. Where you want to go? Relax, go to it, where you want to get to it.
Get this idiot, get on! Get on! You're fruiting up! Jesus Christ, man! And that is a fruity-ass song, you know that, right? You know that's a fruity-ass song. Sit there and remix me to a fruity-ass song, man. Give me the mic! Fruity. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. All right, we get it. Circus music. We're very proud of you. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. All right, we get it. You think you're so cute. All right, 352 Radio Graffiti. I was not laughing at you there, Prince, all right?
I've got the eye of the tiger, you know, like that.
You all shut up! Just shut up! You son of a bitch! Hey, assholes, why don't you all just forget about that, all right? Why don't you all just forget about that crap? Jesus Christ, give me the mic! Give me the mic! Freaking mic! Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Oh, great, a Helen Keller deaf mute. That's exactly what we need right now. Huh? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. I mean, get it straight, you idiots! Jesus Christ, Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and
unoriginal. Seriously, man, you know whoever keeps playing that obviously has no girlfriend, because only somebody who is a lonely, freckle-faced, four-eyed, beaten stepchild moron who is probably chafed his penis, waxing his carrot so much to cartoons would only think that that is funny. I mean, seriously. I mean, you know, any girl or any female that's watching an idiot do this would be like, and this is why? Stupid morons. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
Hey, we're going out here at the hop. Hey, we're dancing around like a bunch of fruit balls at the hop, 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 hop. Hey, we're super, hey, we're here at the hop. Let's go to the fruit bowl, hop, hop, hop. Let's go to the fruit bowl, hop, hop, hop. Let's go to the fruit bowl, hop, hop, hop. Let's go to the fruit bowl, hop. Come on. Let's go to the fruit bowl, hop.
You know what? Shut up with these goddamn remixes. Are pissing me off, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Benito Gostini, Radio Graffiti. I am human and I want to belong. Just like everybody else. I am human and I want to belong. Just like everybody else. I am human and I want to belong. Just like everybody else.
Shut up with this remix! Jesus Christ! How many remixes are there, man? How many damn Jesus Christ! Give me the mic! For Christ's sake, man! How many remixes are there? There's got to be a goddamn record, for Christ's sake, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. I don't even know what the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
This is True Scrubble Lord Radio. True Scrubble Lord Radio.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gab Shout Outs.
The badass of block buttons. You can Patreon donations or give him death.
I myself am a former pro-fighting player.
Broadcasting from his enclosed gated community in beautiful downtown Seattle, Washington.
I blocked it. Oh my God.
And now he'll take it from here. Your host, the mother of man-child, the man they call Dark Side Phil.
Oh, Jesus Christ, shut up, all right? Can you please just shut up? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. All right, shut up! Jesus Christ, 614 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, a tornado came by yesterday. I was so scared. All that got me through it was the thought of all that sucking and blowing, and it's somehow involving us. Oh my.
You sick son of a bitch! Damn it! You know what? I shouldn't have freaking done the show today. You know what? I should not have done the show today. I should not have done the show today. Give me the mic! Christ, man, what a horrible show. What a carpet munching Monday, you son of a bitch! You assholes will be lucky if I come back tomorrow, for Christ's sake, all right? You know what? Follow me on Twitter at Gab, scumbags. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow on Twitter. God damn, I can't believe you! I can't believe you!
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And we're done, guys. That is it for the show. Thanks again, for watching out. I'm going to have to start up the next live stream right here now over at the BN Theater. Well, make sure to follow me on Twitter at the Burning Network or Plus Ghost, and as well as subscribe to this channel if you're new, as I do the TCR shows every day, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, or if you pretty much want to show up for the Saturday Night Pro Show, which would do the relay streams for that, as well for Saturdays, 5:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Anyways, guys, I'm going to start the show now, guys. Thanks, you guys, for coming out, and I will see you guys over at the BN Theater for the after show or on the next TCR broadcast. Later, guys.